You don't wake up thinking about history, you wake up thinking about procedure. Fuel load confirmed, weather window stable, mission clock synchronized. But today feels different, not louder, heavier. They call it Operation Epic Fury. And tonight, you fly toward Tehran. The briefing room is dim. Satellite images rotate slowly across the wall. Target grids outlined in cold geometry. You're told this is strategic, necessary, measured. Air defense systems mapped, flight corridors calculated, electronic warfare support confirmed. Someone says, minimal exposure window. Another voice replies, maintain discipline. You nod. Because once you step into the cockpit, doubt has no function. Engines ignite beneath you. The vibration climbs through your spine. The runway lights stretch into glowing lines, then lift. The Earth falls away, and the sky takes you. Falcon 1, check in. Falcon 1, green. Falcon 2, 2 green. Systems nominal. Your voice is calm, almost detached, but your grip tightens slightly on the throttle. 3, a flicker of thought crosses your mind. Your children asleep at home. Your partner unaware of the tension climbing across miles of sky. You push it down. Procedure matters more than fear. At altitude, the world simplifies. No politics, no speeches, just altitude, heading, velocity. The cockpit glows soft blue against the dark. Your oxygen mask filters every breath, steady, controlled, professional. Borders don't exist in the sky, only coordinates. Below you, the Middle East stretches in shadow. Ahead, contested airspace. Your radar hums quietly, a soft electronic heartbeat. Package approaching phase line. Copy. You adjust course. The formation holds. Each aircraft part of something choreographed long before takeoff. Some suppress radar, some monitor threats, some carry the weight of precision. You are one piece in a much larger design. Then the city appears. Teheran, a living constellation. Highways glowing like arteries. Apartment windows blinking softly in the dark. From this height, it looks peaceful. Too peaceful. You remind yourself, you are not here for the lights. You are here for military targets, strategic infrastructure, defense assets. Still, the lights are hard to ignore, and in that beauty, a shadow of doubt creeps in. Did you just pass over a neighborhood with children asleep? A family unaware of the weight descending from the sky? You imagine them. A child pressed against a window, staring at the faint glow above. A man pacing nervously in his apartment, sensing the distant hum of engines. A mother telling her little ones, go back to sleep, it's just the night. And for a moment, their reality touches yours. Radar contact, 11 o'clock high. Your pulse doesn't spike, it narrows. Threat detection flares across your display. Electronic systems respond instantly. You stay disciplined. Because emotion slows reaction time, and reaction time is survival. The first distant flash appears on the horizon, small, contained. Another follows, then another, carefully timed, not chaos, execution. Air defense systems begin to wake, faint streaks rise from the ground, your headset crackles. Maintain vector. Stay cold. Do not deviate. Your breathing slows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Training replaces instinct, but beneath the training, something else moves. Awareness. You are flying above a city of millions. Families asleep. People unaware of flight paths crossing the sky. Unaware of the tension suspended over their skyline. You don't see faces, you see coordinates. That distance protects your focus, but it doesn't erase reality. You wonder briefly, did your strike just hit someone's home? You push the thought down, but it lingers. Your mind drifts to your own family again. The thought that you may never see them if things go wrong creeps in. Your child's laugh, the smell of morning coffee. There are small routines that seem trivial but mean everything. You feel the pull of home and the weight of this mission simultaneously. Target window opening in 60 seconds. Your hands move automatically. Systems cross-check. Authorization confirmed. Everything deliberate, everything documented. There is no shouting, no dramatic countdown, just procedure. In that moment, time stretches. You think about how thin the line is between order and escalation, how history often pivots quietly, at altitude, in silence. And quietly a whisper. Civilians, children, a family in the wrong place. Release confirmed. The action is precise, mechanical, controlled. You don't cheer, you don't react, you verify. Impact telemetry pending. A pause, then telemetry confirmed. Your jaw tightens, because even precision carries consequence. Air defenses intensify, more radar pings, more electronic warnings. Missile launch detected. Your heart rate shifts, not panic, focus, countermeasures deploy. You adjust altitude slightly, formation remains intact, because separation means vulnerability, and vulnerability here is unacceptable. You look down again. Teheran is alive with tiny sparks of life. A child points upward at the glowing streaks. A couple huddles together, unsure whether to panic. Lights flicker in apartment windows. From above, it's impossible to measure impact fully. War compresses into abstraction, thermal signatures, digital markers. You operate within that abstraction, but you are not unaware. Falcon 3 maintain 20-degree heading, eyes on southern approach. Copy Falcon 3. Radio chatter remains calm, measured. The professionalism masks the tension, but tension is there. It pulses quietly in your chest. Mid-mission, fatigue begins to press. Your shoulders ache, your eyes strain. The cockpit hums around you, every sound amplified. Instrument beeps, ventilation, distant echoes in your headset. Your mind drifts briefly to what waits on the ground, to those you protect, to those you affect. Responsibility stretches infinitely across miles of sky, and the silent thought, did someone just see you above their home and pray for mercy? Then comes the most delicate moment, the retreat. Enemy radars active. Missile warning lights flare intermittently. You focus on protocol, each decision deliberate, every maneuver calculated. Even a slight deviation could trigger a chain reaction. You take a deep breath, steady hands, controlled focus. The horizon begins to lighten. Dawn approaches. Tehran becomes smaller behind you. The flashes fade. The hum of your engines becomes steady. Radio chatter softens. Falcon flight, return to base. Copy, return to base. Silence fills the cockpit. Not empty. Heavy. You replay the mission automatically. Every adjustment, every call, every decision. Emotion creeps in quietly. You realize the weight of history beneath your wings, the responsibility you carried, the lives you influenced, not as a participant in chaos, but as a professional performing a role in a much larger operation. And the doubt remains, thin and persistent. Did you truly avoid the innocent? Or did the sky claim more than coordinates tonight? You picture the child you imagined earlier, the parents who will tell a story tomorrow about lights in the sky, and the family you love at home, waiting, unaware of the peril and responsibility you carry. The runway comes into view. You descend. The earth grows closer. The vibration returns, grounding you. Wheels touch. Engines wind down. Ground crew approaches, routine resumes, debrief awaits. Operation Epic Fury will be analyzed, discussed, praised, criticized. For you, it returns to a single image, a city glowing beneath your wings, a skyline suspended in darkness, and the quiet moment before action. Because in the cockpit, power is quiet, measured, precise, and sometimes haunting.